Hello everyone, welcome back. Have you ever spent an hour taking notes, then looked back a week later and realized you barely remembered any of it? You're not alone. Most students think note-taking is about writing things down. But it's not. It's about making sure your future self can actually remember what you have learned. And here's the weird part. Some note-taking methods can literally double the amount of information you retain. Others just create prettier pages you'll never look at again. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 note-taking systems used by top students around the world. One is designed to turn your notes into a built-in study guide. One helps your brain connect ideas naturally. And one is so simple, you can start using it in your very next class. By the end, you'll know exactly which system fits your learning style, and you might never take notes the same way again. Let's start with the method that completely changed the way I think about studying. Imagine 2 students attend the exact same lecture. They hear the same information, take roughly the same amount of notes, spend the same amount of time studying, yet one scores significantly higher on the exam. Why? Because one student reviews actively, the other reviews passively. The Cornell method was built specifically to solve this problem. At first glance, it looks simple. You divide your page into 3 sections. A large section for notes, a smaller section for questions, and a summary area at the bottom. But the genius isn't in the layout. It's in what happens afterward. Most students close their notebook after class and don't open it again until the exam is 3 days away. Cornell students do something different. They return to their notes and turn information into questions. Instead of writing, photosynthesis converts sunlight into chemical energy. They ask, what is the purpose of photosynthesis? And suddenly they're no longer reviewing, they're testing themselves. This matters because your brain learns more from retrieving information than from seeing it again. Think about this. When someone asks your name, you don't need to reread it from a page. You remember it because you've recalled it thousands of times. Memory works the same way with school subjects. Every successful recall strengthens the pathway. Every passive reread barely moves the needle. That's why Cornell notes feel like notes and flashcards combined. And at the bottom of the page, you write a quick summary. Not by copying, by explaining. Because if you can't explain a topic simply, there's a good chance you don't fully understand it yet. Here's something you can try today. Take yesterday's notes. Cover them. Now explain the topic out loud for 30 seconds. If you struggle, don't worry. That's not failure. You have got your feedback. Try using Cornell's method and check yourself. Now let's talk about the method that looks the messiest, but often helps students see the biggest picture. Mind mapping. Have you ever studied a chapter where everything seems connected? One idea leads to another. That idea links to 3 more concepts. Then those connect to something you learned last month. Trying to force all of that into bullet points can feel impossible. That's where mind maps shine. Instead of creating a list, you create a network. Let's say you're studying World War I. Most students would write pages of notes, dates, events, people, treaties, and after a while, everything starts blending together. A mind map starts differently. You put World War I in the center, then create branches, causes, alliances, major battles, consequences. Then those branches split again and again until the entire topic becomes one giant visual story. And here's what's fascinating. Neuroscientists often describe memory as a network of associations. Your brain doesn't store information in neat chapters. It stores connections. So when you create a mind map, you're organizing information in a way that mirrors how memory naturally works. That's why so many students suddenly say, Oh, now it makes sense. Not because they learned more, because they finally saw how everything fit together. A lot of students turn mind mapping into an art project. Fancy colors, perfect circles, beautiful handwriting. 3 hours later, the chapter still isn't learned. Don't aim for Pinterest. Aim for understanding. Messy maps that create connections beat beautiful maps that waste time. Every single time. Now for the method that's probably saved more students during fast lectures than any other, the outline method. This one wins on simplicity. Imagine your teacher starts a lecture and is moving through slides at lightning speed. You don't have time to draw diagrams. You don't have time to redesign your notebook. You just need a system that keeps up. Outlining does exactly that. Main topic, subtopic, supporting detail, example. Everything gets organized instantly. It's basically creating a roadmap of the lecture while it's happening. And here's why people underestimate it. Simple doesn't mean ineffective. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes students make is constantly searching for the perfect note-taking system, the perfect app, the perfect template, the perfect setup. Meanwhile, students getting top grades are often just taking clear, organized notes consistently. Outlining removes friction, and the easier a system is to maintain, the more likely you'll actually use it. That's a huge advantage. Because the best study system in the world is useless if you abandon it after 3 days. So, which method wins? Honestly, none of them. Because this isn't a competition, it's a toolbox. Cornell notes are fantastic when you want built-in active recall. Mind maps are incredible for understanding relationships and seeing the big picture. Outlines are perfect when you need speed and structure. The smartest students don't always use one method. They switch depending on the subject. Cornell for biology, mind maps for history, outlines for physics. Use the right tool for the right job. Here's your challenge. For the next 3 weeks, use one method each week. Week 1, Cornell. Week 2, mind maps. Week 3, outlines. Then compare. Which helped you remember more? Which made studying easier? Which felt natural? Because the goal isn't to find the most popular method. It's to find the one that helps you learn better. If this video helped, hit subscribe because next time we're tackling something every student struggles with. How to create a study schedule that doesn't completely fall apart after the first week. I'll see you there.